Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 28th, 2023. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle here for Gemini. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so what we have is true love and decrease. Well, you're not having, it seems like there's a certain situation or certain set of people that it's like you have been treating them how you want to be treated, and you're no longer inclined to do so. You may be like, I've taught you all that I could by treating you this way, and now you're more focused on yourself. Okay, this looks like now I'm more focused on me. You are no longer trying to what's the word, balance that out, where you're like, oh, let me treat all these other people to the same thing that I'm doing, or and it could be financially that, well, if I'm getting a coffee, I'm going to get everybody else one. You're like, listen, I've done it enough. Are you bringing donuts this time or what? Because I've supplied enough. That could be that there. Yeah, it just seems like, man. Okay, true love. We have Empress, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, King of Wands. This is like right here, you are giving everybody else the same treatment you would do for yourself. The luxuries that you would afford to yourself, you're affording to others. You are giving. But that's what this says here, that this is what you were doing. Now this more so looks like, if it does not align to what you need or want, if it's not contributing to you aligning to your truest path, or something that you need, or solidifying your foundation or something like that, you're not so inclined any longer. The decrease is the Hierophant and Two of Pentacles. You're no longer, it seems like you're no longer compromising with people in order to get your way anymore. It seems like you may just start bogarting through stuff like, you know what, well, y'all don't know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing here. It's like you're no longer wanting to work as a team in some way. You're like, I'm the team leader now. How about that? Um, at least is what this is looking like. You don't want to be part of the crowd. You want to lead the crowd. And rightfully so. This is not saying that you want to. This is saying you naturally are in that position, actually. Naturally in that position, okay? So peace, you have the Empress and Six of Wands. I mean, you can't make this up. Whatever direction you go into, you're going to be successful, especially if you're coming in this with this intention of like, I need peace. What's good for me? One thing about the King of Wands, a lot of readers say he's very selfish, he's very arrogant. He is the epitome of a person who follows their spiritual, like their spirit. This is the person that is like, no, this is what feels right to me, and I'm going for it. And he has full confidence that if he, you know how they do that fallback thing, the trust exercise, he has full confidence that spirit's going to catch him. But one thing is for certain about him, he may be considered self-serving, but whatever he wants, he it's good for everyone in his kingdom. So it's like he's like almost as though, if you know, I guess if governmental systems were run properly and not overrun with greed and, you know, abuse of power and such, he would be voted in by popular vote. It wouldn't even be popular, actually. Everyone would want him there, and he would be appointed by popular vote, basically, right? Popular. That's something that we all understand there. But if he wants something, if he's like, no, this is important, we need to solidify this or that, it's good for him, but it's also very beneficial to all of his subjects in the kingdom. And so this is something that you're saying, like, hey, if you follow me, I mean, it's going to be good for you too. Like, you know, then when we're going out, we're all getting something. We're all gonna, you know, you all need to work on it on my team, and it shows that you're going to be much more successful that way. But not only that, you're going to find a very balanced way. You're going to see very clearly a balanced way to lead everyone towards success, where everyone just falls in line. Like, yeah, I mean, Gemini said we should do it, so let's go. The sacred temple is the King of Wands and the King of Cups. You are meant to be a leader. You're meant to be a business owner. You are meant to be an entrepreneur. You are meant to run something. You are meant to be successful. There's no other way around this. They want you to stand for it. If it's that something that you're doing is worth fighting for, especially if you are thinking about, I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to start my own something with your name on it. You are meant to do it. You are meant, King of Cups, you love what you do. This is something that you may have fantasized about. This is something you may have dreamt about. You're like, this is something I've always wanted, right? This is wishful thinking here that you've always said, well, eventually I would XYZ. I would run this. A lot of it may have to do with women and children. This may also, just in general, have to do with matters of the heart, really looking at helping people to realize their dreams. Something like that here, the sacred temple. I mean, you are meant to do something big, and Spirit is telling you here that you will find a way to get people to go with what you're saying, with what you're doing, because of how much you love what you do and the conviction that they're telling you you need to have. Like, stand on it, if there's something that you want, you fight for it, right? And it's worth fighting for, because it's something that you've seen, you've visualized. And it shows that you, with this true love, this is an energy, this may be very personal for you with this as well. Very personal. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, very, very, very strongly is Taurus here. We have Libra. We also have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Libra, Scorpio cusp. You could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp. We have Aries, Taurus cusp here, and Leo, Virgo cusp. Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. No, not Sagittarius, Capricorn. Scorpio, Sagittarius. And if you're not dealing with those signs could be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.